Some houses remember. Not memories the way we do, but impressions. Fear pressed into wood, violence soaked into walls. In Amityville, New York, there is a house that many believe never forgot what happened inside it. November 13th, 1974. 6 members of the DeFeo family were murdered in their sleep inside their home at 112 Ocean Avenue. Shot one by one. No screams heard, no neighbors alerted, no sign that anyone tried to run. Ronald DeFeo Jr. would later say something chilling, that voices inside the house told him to kill. Whether those voices were madness or something else is a question that never stopped echoing. 13 months later, the Lutz family moved in. George, Kathy, and their 3 children. They were aware of the murders, but what they didn't expect was the sense that the house was aware of them. Within days, they described the feeling of being watched, rooms growing unnaturally cold, unexplained noises, doors slamming without wind. Kathy said she woke every night at 3:15 a.m., the same time the DeFeo murders were believed to have occurred. George began waking earlier and earlier, drawn to the basement, compelled to check doors, angrier than anyone recognized. Then came the dreams, a presence, a sensation of something moving through the house, not attacking, waiting. In early 1976, the Lutz family reached out to paranormal investigators Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens were no strangers to cases involving violent hauntings. Lorraine claimed immediately that the house felt inhuman. Not a ghost, not a residual echo, but something intelligent, something that had attached itself to the tragedy. During their investigation, Lorraine described sensing a dark presence that fed on emotional pain and fear. Photographs taken during the visit later revealed what some believed to be a childlike figure with glowing eyes peering from the staircase. The Warrens would later state that the house was oppressively evil and that whatever resided there did not want the family or the investigators inside. After the Warrens left, the activity didn't stop. It escalated. George claimed he no longer felt like himself. His temper became unpredictable, his thoughts darker. He said it felt as if something in the house was pressing against his will, testing how far it could go. Kathy described being physically touched while alone in rooms, cold hands, pressure on her chest, a sensation of being watched even in sleep. The children began reacting to rooms no one had mentioned to them, refusing to enter certain spaces, crying without explanation, speaking about things they shouldn't have known. Then George admitted something he rarely spoke about, that more than once he woke in the night standing over his family's beds, unsure how long he had been there. And that's when he understood. The house wasn't haunting them, it was rehearsing. And then came the final night. George would later say he woke up with a single, overwhelming certainty. If they stayed, something terrible was going to happen. Not someday, not eventually, soon. So they ran. They left food on the table, belongings behind, the house still warm. Pets refused to follow them back inside. They never returned. The house stood silent again, but not emptied. Over the years, others would question the events. Some would dismiss them, but the house remained, and so did the pattern. Violence, fear, a sense of intrusion. Even after renovations, even after address changes, people continued to report unease near the property, as if something lingered. Was Amityville haunted? Or did something awaken the night 6 people were murdered? Some believe evil doesn't arrive on its own. It settles into what's already been broken. It listens, it learns, and when it finds someone willing or weak enough, it tries again. Because some houses don't forget. They wait. Sweet dreams.